What is up, 2027? I am back. I still have the Minnie Mouse ears, and I got this basketball. I'm gonna see if I can make this a backward shot. Finley, tell me if this goes in. Okay?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, so close. It missed. But if you didn't see it, of course it went in. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. It is officially my birthday. Today I turned 15. I'm so grateful that I'm 15 years old, and I get to do all those fun things that 15-year-old people do. If you believe that, turn this video off, go do 10 push-ups, and come back and watch this video because you are crazy. I'm going to go over the PDN with you really fast. You hopefully have already answered those questions because you cannot get to this video until your PDN has been fully answered. And then we're going to keep going with our lesson in Google Form just like we did yesterday. Hopefully you like the new format better. I love it because I get to read all of your answers and it grades them for me right on top, so I don't have to worry about going through and grading them. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. I'm going to flip the camera around. Lesson 2.2, Tuesday, April 7th, my birthday and Tanaya Collins' birthday also. Shout out to Tanaya Collins. Happy birthday to you and to me. Hopefully we have a lot of cake tonight. Get super full. Maybe wear a birthday crown. Sounds really good to me. Question number 1. Which sentence is not a fact, but an opinion? Meaning, which one of these is an opinion? There is no school next Monday. I'm going to a movie with my best friend. We're going to see an adventure film. Adventure films are much better than the love stories. D. Obviously, the love stories are the best. You know what I'm saying, Jeffrey? Everyone loves the love stories. You can't not love the love stories. Question number 2. Which sentence is not a fact, but an opinion? Meaning, again, I'm looking for an opinion, not something I can prove. My parents have been married for 15 years. I can prove that. I can get a marriage license. I can look it up. There's a record that says they were married. Plus, it says right here, they've been married for 15 years. So I know that that's true. My finger looks really long when I do this. Wow. My finger, look how long that finger looks. Ooh, look at my finger. It doesn't look that long when I do it. Like, that's crazy. Wow, my finger looks long when I do that. Choice B, last summer we threw him a big surprise party. You can prove that. I can ask some people if they went to the surprise party. Did you pass out invitations? We had games like volleyball and crochet. Crochet doesn't... I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it looks like it'd be crochet. I can prove that. I can ask what games you played. I can also go check to see, did you have volleyball nets up? The best game of all was darts. Well, I don't know about that. Darts does not seem like the best game. I would much rather play volleyball. So that must be an opinion because other people might think it, but some people might not. Question number 3. For sale. Beautiful. Red sailboat. 2 years old. Like new. Has only been used 3 times. Which words in the ad are an opinion? Meaning not something I can prove. Beautiful sailboat. Red sailboat. 2 years old. Has been used only 3 times. I can prove all 3 of these. Red, 2 years old, and only used 3 times. Beautiful is an opinion. Some people might think it's pretty. Some people might think it's not. You're going to click next on your... Well, you already clicked next, so now we're going to move on to section 2. This is what yours should look like, except the video should be somewhere up here. Today we're going to read a text about Captain Marvel, which was very similar to Black Panther when it came out last year, and we're going to find out why. I'm not going to tell you why, because that would give away the answer. I'm going to go ahead and read it out loud to you. If you do not want to listen to me read the text out loud, I'm okay with that. Pause the movie and read the text to yourself and write the gist statements. You don't have to have me read it out loud to you. You're a good reader, you can read it to yourself. But if you're worried about reading it to yourself, I will read it out loud to you with my Minnie Mouse ears on. Opinion. Most powerful superhero in Marvel movie universe is female. Now, I'm not a Marvel superfan by any means. In fact, the first Marvel film I ever saw was Thor Ragnarok in 2017. I'm sure I didn't understand any of the things a longtime watcher would pick up on. But that's the great thing about these stories. A good one stands on its own. My enjoyment of Thor led me to Black Panther, and then Avengers Infinity War, which encouraged me to understand the world of Marvel. And now, here we are, days away from the Captain Marvel movie, and I'm excited to see Marvel introduce us to a powerful female character. Now that I'm a person in the Marvel world, it feels different. Different in that all these other stories had powerful and strong male leading characters. Now the most powerful superhero in the Marvel Universe is a woman. And it's Marvel's first female-led film. What a time, what an opportunity. Go ahead and write the gist, that's why I paused. And answer this question. Based on this sentence, now that I'm a person in the Marvel world, it feels different. What do you know about the author? A, the author is the star of the new Captain Marvel movie. B, the author is a male who loves superhero movies. C, the author is female who now feels like she belongs in the Marvel world. Or D, the author didn't like the superhero movies until Thor Ragnarok. That sentence right there tells you what about the author. Moving on to section 2. Women's stories buried under men's. Things have not gotten much better for women in movies in spite of all the talk about more leading roles for women. There is strong data that reveals that there is still inequality between men and women. Male leads have the vast majority of roles, 71.3% of roles, compared to female leads, 28.8%. Our stories are being buried under men's. Meanwhile, women are overrepresented in roles that have them without clothes or wearing sexy clothing. Female characters have such roles 31.6% of the time versus male characters 7%. This data comes from an examination of 2012 films. Out of the top 50 grossing US films in 2018, women represented only 20% of directors, writers, producers, editors, and cinematographers. A further breakdown shows that those women, only 8% were directors. Unlike many female characters, the women of Captain Marvel do not rely on romance and other typical female character storylines. There are several female characters in the film that show women of different races, careers, and talents. The film is co-directed by Anna Bodum and scored by Pinar Toprak. Plus, the film releases on International Women's Day, March 8th, during Women's History Month. Talk about girl power. This is why the hashtag Captain Marvel Challenge, an effort to have young girls see this movie, is so important. The opportunity to see and support women and girls being strong, smart, and bold is something to get behind, something I want to be a part of. This campaign is partly about the entertainment experience for these girls. It's also about making it normal to see women in powerful positions and hear about women creating and working in spaces usually held by men. Most importantly, these programs encourage girls to be strong, smart, and bold. These concepts are reinforced by having women in film who are capable, smart, and important. That was a long text. Go back and reread it. Get the gist and write it down here. It has to be the gist of all the paragraphs, a summary of all the paragraphs, not just one. The data from this section shows that A, women are represented in a lot of movie roles. B, most female roles are as superheroes. C, women are not represented in movies as much as men. Or D, women and men are both in movies equal amount. Next section, inspiration to girls. Captain Marvel is a film that can encourage boys, girls, men, and women alike. For girls, I hope that if they see certain strengths, then they will work hard to be like that too. I'm looking forward to the conversations that will happen around this film. Everything from how it made people feel to how people see the role of women. Also, how in our current social and political climate, it will live in the everyday conversation and show what I may not hear until many years later, what it means to people in this period of time. Is the Marvel world interesting for everyone? No, it wasn't for me for a long time. But now I see the value of films that portray strength and determination and that bring hope to others. Having young girls see this movie is supporting women in the process. It shows them that no matter what, family, poverty, gang surroundings, or homelessness, they can be unapologetically strong. They can be everyday superheroes. You're going to write the gist for that section right here. And this question says, which option best describes the author's point of view about Captain Marvel? A, the movie will help girls defeat the problems they face. B, the movie will encourage girls to pretend to be superheroes. C, the movie will get more girls interested in superheroes. Or D, the movie will empower girls to act strong, smart, and bold. Can you show me strong? Show me strong. Good. Next two questions are exactly the same as yesterday's, except the movie changes. So what impact does the movie Captain Marvel have on history? In your CER response, you need to make sure you focus on changing lives, laws, or opinions. How did Captain Marvel impact people's lives, laws, or opinions? Second question is, what is the second impact the movie Captain Marvel had on history? Make sure you talk about lives, laws, or opinions. I'm asking you these questions twice, guys, because it does two of these things. And you need to figure out which two and make sure you give me text evidence. And last but not least, did you log into Lexia for 20 minutes? Don't lie to me. I'm going to go check Lexia to see who logged in. And I will make sure that you are doing it. Should they log into Lexia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lexia makes you smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Finley knows you need to log into Lexia. Get on Lexia. See you tomorrow. Happy birthday, Tanaya.